Trey-Fo, what's up? Life, love, entertainment, that's what we got. Yeah. Big up the community, cause that's our spot. Heart to heart with the Virgo dreadlock. Pretty girl Tisharaye, booming down your block. Booming up the block, I'm with Tisharaye. 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 Booming up the block, I'm with Tisharaye.
Oh my God, I don't even know how to start this. Let's just be honest. What's going on? It's your girl Tisharaye. Of course, you booming on the block with me. Y'all, you know we be booming. Literally, city to city, state to state. We're in Raleigh. I can't really add Raleigh to my list yet of homes, cause you know, but we're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes, North Carolina, stand all the way up. I got an amazing podcast partner. I don't call him co-host. He's my podcast partner for the day.
Don't be trying to be up now.
Some of y'all may know him. Some of y'all may know this. Oh yes. I started following this dude a long time ago, I'm telling you, and I've been laughing at him ever since. He's known for certain parts we're gonna get all into, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. I know his name. Y'all should know who he is. If you don't, you up under a rock once again. Tell him who you are, because you're booming on the block.
What's up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's HEYTONYTV. What do you want me to say about me? I don't know what you want me to say.
You're HEYTONYTV. Duh.
Yeah.
You're a comedian.
HEYTONYTV. I'm a comedian, you know, girl in high school, your favorite administrator, guidance counselor, principal, customer, all of that.
Call center representative,
you know.
All of that.
All of it.
Well, thank you, Tony.
Thank you for having me.
And well, I mean, you know, I hit you up and you responded with the quickness. You know, I'm a fan. Don't act like that. I'm a straight fan mode when I see you. But I really appreciate that. Shout out to my cameraman, my cousin O, and shout out to my amazing manager, Sister Ree. We get right into it. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
I mean, I don't think it's not like no pressure, so you can.
Look, I'm fine. I like to have fun. You said you wanted to have fun with it. Let's have some.
Well, let's get right into it. Why are you so damn funny?
Oh gosh.
Why? Why?
I've always been goofy. I'm always a goofy person. Like, I don't have an off switch for my goofy, and you know, it just. I didn't really take it into a career until like my freshman year of college, and then from there I was like, okay, well, I got this personality, I might as well just see what I can do with it. And it worked out. You know, a lot of things inspired it. I just grew up around a bunch of goofy people, watched a whole bunch of goofy shows as a kid. A lot of shows I shouldn't have been watching as a kid, but it
What's
just kind of...
What's some of the shows?
Mad TV. Yes, Mad TV.
Yeah, you should have been watching.
Yeah. Saturday Night Live.
I love it.
There was this show that's just really weird. It's a classic throwback, and even now when I watch it, it's just so many things that I'm like, oh my God, like how did this get past? Like the FCC, it's called Drawn Together. A lot of Comedy Central. I watched a lot of Comedy Central, and that was a child and shouldn't have been watching those shows. But the older I get, and the more I watch things like South Park, Comedy Central, and Family Guy, I'm like, oh my God.
So do you know about Beavis and Butthead and Daria? Do you remember Daria?
I do.
I was a Daria fan.
You were? Yeah, she was okay. She was a little boring to me, but she was cool. She was cool. She just, you know. I ain't clicked with her.
I mean, could have been my homegirl.
Yeah.
I rock with
yours.
Yes, mine. Look, yes, mine. Okay, so look, as a child, because I know you said you were always goofy, you grew up around a lot of goofy people. Were you even shy at all?
Yes.
Really?
I was really shy. And I was really shy because I always thought being goofy was like weird. I was like, okay, there's nobody on this planet right now that's probably as goofy as I am. So let me trying to hide that within me being shy.
Yeah.
And so that's what I always did. And then when people got to know me, they would ask like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, is he raised right? Was he raised in a mental hospital?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it just, I always thought it was just weird to be goofy as I am. So I just decided to be shy, and that's just how. Yeah.
And look where you're at today.
I know.
I
I had to break that little shy shell that was killing me.
Yeah. So let's just get into this one right here, because this right here, social media played a big part for you, right? So basically, when did you decide that you wanted to step up and go and make this move on social media to do what you do?
Well, after everything happened at my college, I created the comedy club. It was 3 amazing, talented black gentlemen. We put on 2 shows that were amazing, but school kind of just got too expensive.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out, okay, I got this fan base now. What am I going to do with this fan base? Because everyone's like, well, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? So I was like, okay. You know, at that time, the social media wave of comedians was just starting to pop. Like, you know, you had Vine and all the Instagram comedians. So I was like, well, let me see if I can join this wave. And that's how it all kind of started. It started on Facebook. Yeah. And then it transferred to Instagram. It didn't work out on Twitter as I wanted to. Right. Now it is. Yes. But, I just kind of kept it on Facebook and Instagram. And then TikTok came along. And that's where everything just kind of... Took off. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. Now, what did you do before you became, because I know you said you had a job, you was in college. So before you became Instagram, TikTok, all that, Facebook famous, what were you doing?
I was a server.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Oh, sorry. No shade to the servers.
So my very first job as a server, I was working as a lane server at a bowling alley. So if you ask, was I making good tips? No.
What the hell is a lane server?
A lane server is somebody that goes to the lanes where people are bowling. Hey, how are you? My name is Antonio. Can I get y'all something to drink, something to eat? They don't have to go to the bar or anything. I just bring it. Terrible experience. We'd never do it again, but it was my first job, and then it also opened the door for me to like grow. I went from there to Applebee's, which was also terrible. That's a level and then I went from
from the way you talk about the lane server. Well, you were still a server at Applebee's.
Ask a server at Applebee's. I want you to go to Applebee's and ask a server, is a lane server and a server at Applebee's a step up?
So it's not?
Ciao.
So you said the lane server was the best compared to Applebee's? You got free food at Applebee's. No?
No.
Oh!
You get half off. You don't get no free food. I wish. But then from Applebee's, I went from there to this, what was next? I want to say it was a country club. I hated the country club, child. I hated that too, but it was good money, way better money than it was at Applebee's and the lane server.
So there's definitely a level.
Right, and then after that, because I hated that job so much, one of the members there at the country club introduced me to high-class establishment restaurants. Come on. And that's where the money is.
All right,
okay?
Ching.
That's what my bills was paid, and I still had some left over to spend.
Come on now.
Whereas at Applebee's and lane server, had to call mama a couple of times and ask for a couple $100, because their rent wasn't gonna get paid that much unless she helped me out. So
thank God for mama.
Yeah, but it taught me a lot. Like growing up in the service industry, it taught me a lot. It taught me patience, how to treat people, how to respect people, and just patience. Because you got to have patience.
Even what you're doing now, you gotta have that.
You do.
Because I know you deal with a lot of trolls on your page. I know people be so towards you and just
all the time. Really? And I just learned to ignore it. And it's not even, for me, I'm more of like a person that focuses on the positive aspect of things than a negative aspect. So I don't ever focus on if somebody don't like what I'm doing or they don't care for it. It don't bother me, because it's always 10 times more of the people that love it. So,
and I'm one of them.
Yes.
I love it. I mean, I do. Okay, so what led you to become a comedian?
So I wanted to display my personality, as well as I grew up loving Comedy Central. I grew up loving Mad TV. I grew up loving Saturday Night. It's something about just producing skits, and the art of it, because it's an art. It takes skill to produce a really good skit and make it really funny. That I just love. Like, I would sit at home and just watch reruns of Mad TV and Saturday Night Live over and over and just pretend like I am going to be on those shows one day, or I am on one of those shows one day. And that's what the comedy club in my college was about. It was, we produced skits, but we also did like stand-up. It was just a whole 9-yard of comedy. And when I realized that that was the thing I wanted to do, I started to study it. I started to study the art of comedy, timing, comedic timing, facial expression. That's why you always see me make a facial expression. And then sometimes it's just natural. I'll be honest, sometimes it's just really natural. But in the videos, I know that the facial expression is always important, as well as like the comedic timing of certain jokes and things. So that was definitely something that just kind of I wanted to do, because I just felt like if I put my personality out there, boom, and it works. And
it's definitely working.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, you know. Now we're getting into the characters, because my favorite character, and I know this is a lot of people's favorite character, is the administrator, the principal. I love it, period, when you do the school scenes, especially when, oh my gosh, you were just crazy with the coach, the gym teacher, the health teacher.
Yes.
So what kind of stories do you have about these characters?
Oh gosh, I can go on and on and on about the gym teacher and administrator. The good thing is, my administrator, she loves it. We're actually friends. She added me not too long ago, so we're friends on Facebook now. But there are so many stories, and let me tell you, I can't begin to tell you how many times I probably was in the administrative office more than class. Because, you know, at that point in time, you like 14, 15, coming into high school, and you trying to figure out where you fit in. And you know, I grew up in Rocky Mount, and Rocky Mount is you know, you're from North Carolina, so you know about Rocky Mount. So, you know, it's just like, all right, well, my cousins was popular for doing this and that. My brother was popular for doing this and that. Let me go ahead and just do what they have done. Just, you know, be funny, get in trouble, always in the principal's office. And that was kind of like how it was for me. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm setting myself back because I need to get this education and leave this town. So, you know, around the 12th grade, I got myself together. But 9th, 10th, 11th, I was in and out of office. In and out of the office, yes.
So you done got rolled up, D1s and all that?
Suspended, ISS.
Really?
All of that.
You?
Why? Everybody acts so shocked, surprised. Anybody from Rocky Mount that went to school with me, they already know. So it's no surprise to them, but to everybody else,
Did you have a fight?
Not in high school. I mean, led up to it, but I never really had to fight. I always had goons with me, so.
Come on.
You know.
HEYTONYTV squad.
I had the goons.
Pull up. Goons.
They pull up and show out, and I just sit back and watch.
That's all you gotta do.
And smile. I ain't gotta fight nobody.
Hey, I don't blame you, because you know, for one, you light skinned. And it shows.
Brown skin.
I'm light skinned.
I'm brown skin.
It's the same complexion.
I'm a little darker.
You? Okay.
A little darker.
Just a little tad.
But I did, you know, participate in some things that I could have gotten in trouble for, and I have gotten in trouble for, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna fight somebody. I don't want to talk about it. I've talked about it on my live, so they've heard me talk about it, but I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I'm gonna.
We're moving above that. Just gonna smile it off.
25 and I'm grown now, so I wouldn't do those things anymore. But yeah, so.
Did y'all hear the laugh? Did you get the little piece of laugh? I cannot deal with this. Okay, so now, wait a minute. I heard you say brothers. Are you the baby or?
So I have an older brother. Well, look, let me say I have an older brother on my mom's side, right? And then it's me. On my dad's side, I have an older brother. I have a middle brother, and then it's me. And then I have a little sister, and then I have a younger brother.
Okay, so are they considered goofy as well? Do they?
I don't know. I've never.
Really?
I'm now. Well, let me just say this, and I don't really put like my family information out there, but I just found out about my brother and sister maybe like a year ago.
And this is exclusive. Thank you for sharing.
I just found out about them, and I'm like,
really?
Little Dad, like,
what?
You don't think I would want to know that I have a little brother or sister out there that I can inspire? Like, you know?
Seriously.
But I'm starting to get to know them. My little sister, she's more of an introvert, so it's like whenever I text her at 1 o'clock, she'll text me at 6. But my little brother, I know he loves me, and he can't wait to meet me and all of that good stuff. So
well, I couldn't wait to meet you. So I know you're gonna be really, really good.
I'm trying to be a big brother. I always ask, can I be a big brother? But you know, again, I just found out. So, but it's exciting to have a little brother and little sister that can look up to me. So
see, the thing about you that I love, and instantly when like I said, your vibe is dope.
Oh, thank
Even
you.
through,
thank you.
You're welcome. But it seems like you take your pain and everything that you go through and just make it into a calming, funny situation.
Yes, absolutely. And I just feel like life is too short to be mad, to be holding grudges against people, to be frustrated. Like, I'm a goofy person, and I like to laugh. So anything that I'm going through, I'm going to try to spin it around and turn it into a comedic joke. For instance, my trip last week, oh my God, the worst experience on a flight ever, but I wanted people to laugh at it. Everything that was happening to me was happening to me while I was recording. So it was like, great, people can laugh at this and enjoy this. And that's just the type of person I am. I don't let anything bring me down. If anything, I turn it into a comedic aspect so people can laugh at it.
And see,
I can laugh at it.
That's the positive thing. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very, very positive. Now, give us, if you can, for ones that want to get into the comedy or how you call it, comedy industry or whatever. Can you share some tips, advice with them on what to do other than being patient, having patience, and
have a backbone? You.
People that ran over you?
People have tried to, but it's not even the fact that people have tried to run over me. It's that you got to understand that comedy is ruthless. Right. It is a place where if you are not secure with yourself and uplifting yourself, then you'll get eaten up alive in these streets.
Ooh.
Because people are going to joke on me. People joke on me all the time, and I just take it and laugh at it. I don't worry about it because I joke on myself all the time. So what you telling me that I don't know? But some people might, think that, okay, I can come into comedy and not really have a strong backbone, and then say someone like Kevin Hart or Eddie Murphy. Well, not necessarily Eddie Murphy because he really don't talk about people, but like someone that likes to joke on people. Like makes a joke about you, and then you find it offensive and it hurts your feelings. You just gotta brush that shit off. Like, that was actually funny.
It's like
even though it's like, damn, like you ain't had to say that about me, but you just keep it moving. Like, don't take it serious, don't take it personal. Right. It's comedy. People are going to talk about you. People are going to talk about some of the things that you have done and make it into, for instance, Dave Chappelle talk about everybody, but he turns it into something funny. And if you take it serious, you take it serious, but I'm pretty sure everybody that he talks about is probably laughing at him because it's like Dave Chappelle.
Like Paul Mooney may rest, the legendary Paul Mooney. He used to get on the white people real hard.
Exactly. You can't
turn that right around, and they laugh too. So
you can't come into a comedy industry and not have a backbone.
Right.
There's just no way you're gonna survive. No.
So y'all gotta have that backbone.
Yeah. And that's kind of the only advice I can really give people, because if you're chasing your dream, you're chasing it. But if you ain't got that foundation to make sure you good when things go south, it's not going to work out.
I feel you, because even in this industry, it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. And I know being a comedian is definitely not easy. I don't think I could do it.
A lot of people say that, but I think it just depends. Like, you gotta know what you're doing, know how to do it right, and just enjoy it. I hate when people say, man, I appreciate what you're doing because it's hard out here for me to be a comedian. No, it's not. Comedy, you don't have to disrespect everybody. You don't have to, be misogynistic or racist or all of that. Comedy comes in so many different types of forms. You don't have to go that route. That's not, especially with the way times have changed. You don't have to go that route. find something different that works for you. That's why that's what I did. Yeah. I found something that works for me.
Yeah.
It's family comedy, it's funny comedy. Every now and then I can get a little raunchy, do what I want to do. But you know, I know that majority of my fan base is like older women or older men,
right.
LGBTQ.
Right.
So it's like whenever I tell my jokes and stuff, I'm like, okay, well, let me make sure that I'm not going to go up here and offend somebody.
Right.
You know, and still have a good time with it. So you can be funny. You just got to know what you're doing. Whoever out there saying that they can't be funny because the times are changing, everybody is sensitive, that's not true.
Not true. That was a good little tip.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you placed that because, you know, you have to try and stay consistent.
Yes.
Stay consistent, don't stop. Now, you did some shows. You've done shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you use the same skill or you try to switch up?
I try to switch it up. I'm one of those people, I don't like to do the same thing twice.
Okay.
It just, because at that point it becomes repetitive and it just becomes boring. Like, you've heard this joke before, you've done this joke before. Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to do. I'm one of those people that I can't do the same thing twice. It just bothers me so much, especially even when I see people doing it again.
Right.
I'm just like, I want to just send you a DM and just tell you not to do it no more because it was funny the first time, but now it's just kind of like, okay,
get over it.
Yeah, but
I feel that.
you know, again, it's that going through trying to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. So
has it hit you yet that you are a star? You sign autographs, all that good stuff.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Because your fan base is the bomb. Like when you go live and you literally like plug them in there to go live with you. I just think that's super dope. Now, one thing I hollered at, you was so funny, is that you could not figure out how to get them off. I don't know why I thought that was funny.
Instagram.
But I was in tears.
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram stresses me out when they change things. And they don't like tell you, hey, this is what changed on the live. So, you know, when you go live with people and they used to have a little X in the corner, now you have to click on the name and hit remove and swipe it. I wouldn't have known that shit.
Yeah, the whole attitude.
I wouldn't have known that. And you got these people up here that think like posting that type of stuff is like, oh my God, it's gonna be funny. Yeah, it's interesting, it's a little funny, but at the same time, you gotta remember there are kids on this live.
Yes.
There are people of age on this live.
Absolutely.
Not all the time. I don't want to have to see your ass. I don't want to see your ass.
Absolutely.
Or anything thereof.
Yes. Yes. It's your ass.
Yeah. Keep it private. It's not for us to see. It's embarrassing.
But you're a star though.
Yeah. You know,
I have to get used to it. You get a lot of props. You know.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
I'm trying to get used to it. You know, the other day I just felt like I needed to come home because I was like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like I got bombarded, and I love it. I love my fans. I love when they come up and greet me. But I was sitting at a restaurant one day and like minding my business in my little incognito little uniform that I wear. I literally walk out of this house looking like a straight up bum because I don't want people to recognize me when I'm going out to eat and just trying to like have some me time, you know. And I was at this restaurant and one of the servers was like, she walked past the table and then she walked past the table again and then she stopped and she said, can I ask you a question? And I was like, here it goes. Are you the guy from, yeah, that's me. Oh my God. And then she ran and then I'm assuming she told everybody in the kitchen and then all of a sudden I have all these people surrounding my little booth. And I'm like, just, thank you. Can I get a picture? I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to take a picture with everybody. Mind you, my food is getting cold. Get into my salmon yet, but you know, it's just something I gotta get used to. It's difficult, but it comes with the job.
I was just going to say it comes
with the job.
And it's crazy because I'm still not. It's not in my mind frame about what I'm doing. I still feel like I'm just me.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I
put on clothes, use the bathroom.
Exactly.
Slob in my sleep, dry mark, all that.
I just feel like I'm just myself, and I go out and do what I go out and do regular things, forgetting that sometimes I'm HEYTONYTV.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden I get spotted, and then boom, it's like 5 other people see who I am, and here I am in the mall taking selfies and signing papers or something from some lady's wallet. Who knows? It could be like a receipt from like 60 years ago.
Oh gosh, wait a minute. It's done faded out.
You know, so it's like I have to get used to that, and the more I go out and the more I get used to it, it'll become easier. But
you got dope friends, dope supporters, and all that good stuff, right?
I love them. They're like, I call them my distant cousins. I don't see all of y'all all the time. But when I do see y'all, when I do talk to y'all, we always have a good time.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
I know, because me and my special ones, we get together every weekend and we have a ball. Okay? It's like we just seen each other, but we get together and it's like, it's amazing.
Right.
It's amazing. It's work. Now, you named a few comedians that you like, kind of sort of, right? You got some more that's up and coming, that like Desi Banks or any of them.
I actually got a chance to meet Desi Banks not
really?
too long ago. I want to say 2 years ago.
They say he's really funny.
Yeah, he is. He's cool. He's cool. There's so many out there. Honestly, there are just so many.
Yeah. Just name a few. We give them some props. Maybe they'll be on the BOOMville Block situation.
Let's see. Nanny Ma is hilarious. I don't know if do you know who that is?
Nanny
Ma.
Wait a minute. I know.
You have to know Nanny Ma. He is hilarious.
Tell me his
kind of like this southern. He's like really southern. He portrays a southern teacher sometimes, or this southern woman.
No,
like
never. I thought you was talking about the other guy who has 2 sons, and he Doo and one of the sons named Doo, and I forgot the other son. His name is Manny, not Nanny. Okay, I'm sorry.
You gotta tell me who that is.
Manny. His name is Manny.
Nanny Ma is hilarious. High Class Emmanuel. That's I told you about him. He's pretty hilarious as well.
And he is.
God, it's just it's a lot of talent on TikTok.
Yeah.
I will say, one thing this pandemic has done was definitely bring talent to the forefront. So I wish I could name my favorite, but there's just so many. I wish y'all would do a tour, like y'all come up, like all the up and coming comedians, do a tour. Start here in North Carolina. That would be dope. That would be dope. I would love to do a tour. Actually, well, no. We can put an atmosphere for later. Can't really speak on that right now. Because it's something it's like being worked on. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Stone. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to get nobody too hyped. Yeah. You already got them hyped. Just by saying that. So did you get in tune with like Martin Lawrence, with Shanae and Jamie Foxx, with Wanda and all them? A little bit. I love those characters because they were kind of funny too. Out of them two, which one are your favorite? Wanda or Shanae? Wanda. Yeah. Wanda. Because I used to watch in Living Color. That's another skit show that I love. And I can sit and watch every single episode all day. Because they are just, the Wayans brothers are so, they're just geniuses. Yeah. They are all of them. The whole family. Yeah, and the way that they just put everybody on a platform. Exactly. Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx. Tommy Davidson, all the Wayans brothers, you know. All of them. So it's like, and then their children on. So watching In Living Color is, I can sit and watch that all day and just laugh. Like I was in that era, but I was a baby. So. But In Living Color, you know, the reruns bring it back. I wasn't a baby then. Yes. That's Jennifer Lopez started on. Yeah, she was I forgot what they called them, a dancer. I'll just call her a dancer. Go Girl. Hi, girl. No. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So, now, doing your characters, let's get back into that. Doing your characters, which one is your favorite? Because we tell you our favorite. So, which one is your favorite? Right now, it would have to be the administrator. She's winning. Yeah. Yeah, she is winning. How do you do these buses and stuff like that? How do you get... Listen, I have connections, all right? Dope. I have connections. All the administrators around Raleigh, Durham, home, my Rocky Mount, they all love me. So whenever I need to film something, they just be like, hey, if you want to come out here and just film this, just come after school and don't get to school. So that's why everybody's like, what school is that? Right. I can't tell you. No, you can't. Can't say anything.
But you got your peoples that's got your back. So you got your locations, which is dope. I really love it. I love it when you at the schools.
It brings an authentic feel to it. So that's what I love about it. It's like, you know, green screens are fun, but at the same time, there's so much you have to do with the green screen. When you have the ability to go out and do this in the school, and hell, I did it in a Target. So, you know, it's just like, I'm not scared to go out. Everyone's like, are you scared to do this? No, this is my job.
You've always been like this, though. You've never been afraid to step out. You just go with it.
I go with it.
Is that just because of the way your mom raised you and things of that nature? She instilled that in you.
Yeah. It's like, always just whatever you love, do it, and do it because you love it.
Yeah. Do it because you love it. Okay, so we found out what the dancers were for In Living Color.
They were the Fly Girls. Fly Girls. You know, it's been a long time, so, you know, we ain't...
Tell your age, don't tell my age.
Listen.
I feel like we family.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you feel like we family?
I'm only 19.
I'm only 25. Anyway, so 19, y'all already know that. Birthday coming up.
Yes.
Birthday is coming up. You are a Cancer.
Always.
Cancers are good.
Always.
I'm a Virgo.
People talking junk about us, but we the best signs out there.
Who said that?
We're so genuine and we're loving.
But who said y'all was the best though?
God.
Oh, praise Him.
Hallelujah.
Speaking, let me tell you something. No, Virgos are actually the best.
Yeah, y'all have Beyonce and Michael Jackson.
We definitely have Beyonce and Michael Jackson. We also have, I believe we have Jada, I believe it's one of them. I think it's Jada. We have Tisharaye. We got Luda. I mean, we have a lot.
Yeah, y'all got all the good, but we got some good ones too. We got Missy, Lil Kim, me.
Right.
Ariana Grande.
Exciting.
You know, that's most of the cancers I can name off the top of my head right now.
Well,
but, you know, there's a few cancers out there that's doing their thing. So, shout out to my cancers.
My sister Riri's a Cancer, and hey, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. So, birthday coming up. You having a party, having a shindig. I mean, what's the theme?
90s. Gotta go back to the 90s.
And you had on, if y'all don't follow him on Instagram, you'll get all that in a minute, but you had on the overalls, which is straight 90s. What kind of shirt was that?
It was an old school MTV shirt.
Come on now, that's what it was.
Rocco's Modern Life socks.
That's what it was.
With some old school New Balances.
But then what was in that bag?
Which bag? Oh, that was a 40. You can't complete a 90s outfit like that without a 40. I know everybody was like, is that Aquafina or Wrist Tee?
Was it OE?
No, it was High Life. I'm a little bit, you know, I am from the hood, but I kind of stepped it up a little bit.
That is a little bit on the
yeah. That's that old
Coke 45 or OE.
That's a little bit too nasty for me. No
that
offense
is
to
really,
anybody
really
who
grown.
drinks that stuff. That's nasty.
That's super grown. That is, what was his name with the Coke 45? What's the name? What's his name? What's the man? Not Kumo D.
Billy D.
Billy D. Williams. You know anything about Billy D. Williams?
No Billy D.
Do you know about In the Heat of the Night? Because I feel like you don't know about In the Heat of the Night. One day we're gonna have a moment. I'm gonna come and we're gonna just sit down and watch reruns of In the Heat of the Night. I feel like you'll like it.
Okay.
In the Heat of the Night is it's a show. It's come on back in the day, and Virgil Tibbs and all that. Get you into it's a cop show.
Oh no, it's something about cops.
Down in Mississippi and all that.
They black cops?
Virgil Tibbs is. He go from a jerry curl to an afro to a permanent, all that.
I'm gonna watch it then. That sounds interesting as long as they black cops.
Black cop, black cop, black cop, black cop. Okay, birthday. Let's talk about the birthday. So what you doing?
So it's definitely going to be a 90s theme.
Yeah.
I have a meet and greet package. We're going to take a Polaroid, professional picture, and you also get like a 90s knick-knack gift box. And it's just going to be fun. You know, I just want to... It's been a long year. We've been in the house for an entire year. And, you know, a lot of great things are happening. And I want to take this opportunity to celebrate it with my fans.
Oh, so a little give back moment, have fun, let's do what we do. But you're selling tickets as well.
Yes, tickets are on sale now. And they are at HeyTonyTV.com. Well, no, oops, excuse me. HeyTonyTV.eventbrite.com. Now, if you want to purchase some merchandise, you go to HeyTonyTV.com.
And that's what it do. You know, get all that. Make sure you got the information. Get your tickets, because I know they're probably going to be lit.
Yes, I can't wait. We got a little DJ.
Okay.
I ain't going to give everything away.
No, food,
it's going to
though?
be fun. Food. We'll see. We'll see.
I bring my own plate. I go by the church.
I think the place we rented out got a kitchen back there, so we'll see.
Cook up a little something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you better come early if we do have food.
Yeah, come early, because you know how black folks do. They don't wait for nobody.
No, they don't. So anything else you want to share about your birthday, which is?
July 12th.
Yes. That's my mom and dad's anniversary too, so that's dope.
Oh, really?
I'm a good person.
Yes, thank you.
And my godmama Joy's birthday, so go ahead.
Nothing much I want to share. Just come have a good time, good vibes, positive vibes. Don't bring no drama.
Nope.
I ain't no drama person anyway, so best believe if I see something, you're gonna boot. I'm sorry if you love me and you coming with that energy, it's gotta go.
Absolutely.
It's gotta go.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we got booths available. No, I won't in charge of the price of the booths, but you know, I got to name them, so there's that. You know, we got the Poppin' Cristal booth, and then we got the Pastor Alizé booth.
Okay.
You know? At least I got to name them. I may not have made the price, but I got to name them.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
So y'all get your tickets, all that good stuff. You know, join Tony at his party. You know, it's gonna be
fun. I can't wait to party with my fans. So
that's super dope. Now I want to know something. This laugh that you do with, oh my goodness.
Which one?
And then you go, and then you do all that shaking. Where you get it from?
They just, I don't know. It just kind of all came into get. Like, I feel like every character I create needs to have like their own little niche.
Yeah.
So you know, the girl in high school has the with the little shake, and the principal has the. And then you know, the guidance counselor who's new has his little like out. Insane laugh, because it is based on a guidance counselor from Rocky Mount High School, and I won't say who. But someone actually DM'd me the other day and was like, "Is this Mr. Underline?" And I was like, "Wow, you must have went to Rocky Mount, because that man's laugh is like out of this world, like strange. It's like how is that even a laugh?" It really, when he laughed the first time I went to his office, it scared the shit out of me.
I wonder, is he, you know, they gonna see this, possibly.
Well, I ain't in school no more, so what you supposed to do?
They can't write you up on that.
I ain't using his name, I'm just using his likeliness.
Look, so are there gonna be any new characters coming up?
Yes. I'm working on Everyone Wants a Nurse, so I'm getting the nurse together. The lunch lady. It's just a whole bunch of different characters that I can't wait to introduce to Court of Real.
Do the lunch lady. You never did a media center coordinator.
I ain't never been in. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. I never went to the library.
Band teacher.
When I wasn't in band.
Chorus teacher. Yes, because you used to sing.
Don't do that.
You used to sing.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
And did. Boom. So, chorus teacher, can we get one of them?
Yeah.
Because we got the gym, we got the health coach, we got all that.
We can do that. We can do that. I'm just gonna have to, cause my chorus teacher, she loves me, so I don't wanna, you know. We're gonna have to create something a little bit different. I don't want her to get mad at me or nothing, you know, cause she loves me so much. But yeah, she's one of the people that like just really believed in me, and she called me like the superstar of the class. Yeah, cause you know,
wow,
I used to put on performances.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't go up there and just like stand and look at the wall and sing. And I may have not had at that time like been the greatest singer, but one thing I did do was put on a performance.
Come on now, you look like you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. All right.
Little foot step in and all that good stuff.
Little choreography in there. Harmonize. One thing I can do is harmonize. Like I have a very good ear for music and voices. So if you have a good voice and I can put that into a group, I can harmonize. I can,
Really?
you know, I might get back into it. Not for me, but I'm looking for. Tony Productions might be producing some artists soon. Don't get it twisted.
I think you did that on your live before. You heard some artists on your live. So need to let y'all know, not only Boomin on the Block does Boomin Music Mondays, but you got Hey Tony TV production company that's gonna work with artists. We're gonna
work with some artists and get them straight.
I mean, if they serious about it, might as well do it. Tony said he sings, y'all. So I want to know, what's your favorite genre? Is it gospel, R&B, hip hop,
R&B all the way, and I love 90s R&B. I'm a 90s R&B connoisseur. You can't tell me nothing about 90s R&B.
So you like Brownstone, and you like
You Love Me.
Say It.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I thought we was going.
See, you tried to get me. I told you I wasn't gonna sing now.
So wait a minute, let's get some. Who was your favorite 90s group then?
That's so
TLC.
weird.
Did you like TLC?
I love TLC.
So
TLC.
I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. If nobody is supposed to know. I want to be T-Boz. You can't be let me be T-Boz.
That's what I'm saying. You were going too low. I was like, so you need to go. I
need to go high.
I'm gonna go low.
Okay.
I'm a baritone and you go high.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do What About Your Friends.
Okay. Well, that one ain't really like a good singing one though.
So I creep. Okay, let's go to it. Me. Okay, you ready?
Right. We're gonna give y'all a little something. All right.
So I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low,
cause nobody is supposed to know.
Okay, oh! So
okay,
come on.
Yeah, cause he doesn't know what I do, and no attention else to show. Oh, so I creep.
Oh, yeah.
So I creep.
Oh, yeah.
So I creep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna give y'all.
I felt like he over here.
I was trying to tell you what your note was. You want to pay attention to the hands? Well, you got to pay attention to the hands.
Choir director.
You know.
Choir director. That's another character.
Ooh, that would go right in line with the chorus teacher, though.
Yeah, because she was sweet.
Yeah, that would go right in line with the chorus teacher. Unless I start doing church skits.
Oh, I want to help you. I want to help you with that right there, okay? Now, we done talked about the new characters that's coming. We talked about your support team. We talked about your characters, all of them, which I'm a fan of. I want you to get into a character.
Really?
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, like how? Like you want me to dress up in one?
Yeah.
Or you just want, ooh.
Did I finish? There you go, Johnny. Did you hear?
Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, it's right there. Actually, the wig.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
I'm going to get it.
You gotta get my keys too.
Oh. Okay, so this right here.
Yes.
And then I like the way you say it. The way you stand, I got it mastered.
You do?
Yes.
Let me see.
Let me see the key. I have a key.
Let me get this.
So
right
the key go on the middle finger, y'all. You gotta put that key in the middle
put it
finger.
on the middle finger.
The middle finger and the ring go on the inside. So you know you got it right when it's like that. And he'll have his jacket on. Move his chair. He'll have his jacket on, y'all. Fix my little thing he's supposed to be. And he'll stand like this. Cheryl! No, Cheryl. Then Cheryl is crazy because Cheryl gonna say something about some food or something with a child that's in the office. You gonna come in there and say, now, how I wanna put this? Now, why you give me none of them chips? Because you always got food. When you do you always got food or something to drink.
Because they always eating. They always eating. They literally, they have a whole entire corner store in there. An entire corner store.
Entire corner store in the office.
I feel like Thanos with these on right now. You just gave me the gauntlet.
Yes. All right, let's get straight into it. All right. So I'm gonna be playing like I'm a parent, and my child name is Raekwon. Raekwon Denise.
Okay. Raekwon Denise.
Named after her daddy.
Okay.
Raekwonette.
Okay.
Raekwonette Denise. All right, so what was Raekwonette doing today?
Raekwon Dinette. Let me tell you, he is just too loud. Really disruptive. Yeah, disruptive. You know, Miss Moore called me and told me to come get him, and so I need you to talk to him.
Well, for one, him is a her. She just has a deep voice. It. Raekwon Denise. So she's loud because her father's loud. Her voice is deep.
So it's something at home.
It may be. It ain't. You think it's me?
Possibility. Maybe you need to factor out something at home.
You need some new hand sanitizer. Oh, I cannot. It's the keys for me. It's the keys for me. You know what? I love you. We family.
Thank you.
I have adopted you. You are my cousin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're famous. I think I'm famous.
We could be famous together.
What? Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? Y'all. Y'all, okay. Tell my people, tell my boomers where they can find you at on every social media platform.
Y'all can find me at HEYTONYTV on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and on Twitter because a certain recording company deleted my profile. I'm not really sure why, but I ain't gonna say their name either. You can follow me on Twitter at the THE HEYTONYTV. Okay?
On all social media platforms.
Yeah. Well, just that. Just the HEYTONYTV is on Twitter, but everything else is HEYTONYTV straight.
Shake the wig for one more time. I could not wait to do this, Tony. Thank you so much for having us. You got any questions for me?
No. Do you have any questions for me?
Are you gonna follow me now?
I thought I did follow you.
You didn't.
Okay, well then I'll follow you.
Boomin on the Block, Tisharaye and Tisharaye Live. Y'all heard that? Cause I don't play.
Okay, we're gonna make sure we follow her.
Pull back up.
We're gonna make sure we follow her on Instabook.
Instabook. Shout out to my amazing cameraman, my cousin O.Taylor made production. Shout out to my amazing sister / manager, Reed. I love y'all so much. Rick, you already know we're gonna be hitting you up soon. Hit us up. YouTube, Boomin on the Block with Tisharaye. Instagram, Boomin Tisharaye. We're gonna get back with you. Tony, this is not the only time I'm gonna see you. We're gonna try to shoot out to that birthday party. Whatever else you got opening, we wanna come. I wanna support you.
I can't wait.
I'm excited. It's your girl Tisharaye. You wanna end it with a boom?
Boom.
We out here. New podcast, man. Booming up the block, I'm with Tisharaye. Big things poppin', pretty girls don't play. The new BOOMville podcast, know she finna pull up. Yeah, you know where she from. Trey 4, what's up? Life, love, entertainment, that's what we got. Big up the community, cause that's our spot. Heart to heart with the Virgo dreadlock. Pretty girl Tisharaye, booming down your block. Booming up the block, I'm with Tisharaye. 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 Booming up the block, I'm with Tisharaye.